So the dangerous mistakes that people are doing while wearing the mask, and because of this they are either getting infected or are spreading the disease. So here it goes. We know that mask is something which is a very important part of our life since the last almost 1.5 to 2 years. Okay, but still there are so many queries coming to me regarding mask usage, and how to dispose the mask and so many other things. I'm Dr. Poonam Sambhaji, and today we'll be talking about face mask and multiple questions regarding face mask. And the question goes this way. My concern is as below. What is the correct way to wear the mask? Is it safe to wear surgical mask and cotton mask, or only N95 is safer? Second question is surgical mask to be disposed of after a single use. Okay, and please clarify about the disposing of N95 mask after how many wears we can dispose it, and whether it is washable. Beautifully summarized question, and I think I will go step by step answering these questions, and this video may be a little bit longer, so do bear with me but see each and every part of this video. Before I start the video, let me tell everyone, please follow me on all my social handles which are mentioned here, the Facebook, the Instagram and the YouTube, for all other interesting topics that would be coming up in the future, as well as those which I have posted in the past, because they are all very important, and the common sense questions which are asked to me and the scientific answers which I give it to the public. Okay, so let's start with this topic. There should be mass awareness for all these three things, that is the SMS, especially on wearing of the mask. Why? Because COVID-19 is an airborne disease, that is it is the droplet infection which is there in the air, and we breathe it through our nose and from our mouth. Okay, as well as infection can spread from our eye. That's why we have to be very careful and cover this up. The mask being the most important. So you have to mask up your nose and your mouth, and as far as possible wear glasses on your eyes which are clear glasses, or face shields which are there. Now face shields are something which look like this. There are face shields of simple plastic also. Okay, masks are of different type. The most commonly used are your cotton masks which look like this. So I would prefer that you have something which is double layered, which is, see here, this is a double layered mask. Okay, then there are surgical masks which look something like this. There are N95 masks which look like this, and there are different other masks like doctors, maybe you may see them wearing something like this, because this is what I prefer to wear in my clinic, because babies do not wear masks, and that is why we can have problem, you know, of spread of disease. So I prefer to wear that. But for you all, the cotton mask, the surgical mask and the N95 mask, this is what you should remember. We should remember that we should wear proper mask in a proper way, so as to keep the virus at bay, okay, or away. This is what our main Briddhavakya should be. Okay. Now many people are wearing mask but are not wearing it, either not wearing a proper mask, or are not wearing it properly, or are not at all wearing it sometimes. Okay, so it is very important that you wear your mask properly. Now the latest recommendation that is come from the CDC is that you double mask yourself. So that means wear a surgical mask, and on top of that wear a cotton mask. Now I find many times people come to me with either only one surgical mask, or with only one cloth mask, or they are wearing two surgical masks one above the other, or wearing two cotton masks one above the other. Okay, or they are sometimes wearing a N95 mask, and inside that they are wearing either a cotton the surgical mask or a cotton mask. Now this all defeats the purpose. Now today let's learn what we have to wear. Okay, so coming to your N95 mask. So whoever is wearing N95 mask, see the N95 mask has a different fit. Its fit is different. Okay, so when you hold the mask, you are supposed to hold the mask by your this side this thing, okay, side rubber bands. Then just put it on your nose. This thing should fit on the nose, the bridge of the nose, and then put it on your ears. That's it. Can you see it is fitting? And then just press this part on the nasal bridge so that it fits over there. So there is no air going in from here. There is no air going into it. There is a complete seal over here. That is why N95 in itself is more than enough. But you should have proper N95 also, because there are many fake companies which have come up with fake just writing N95, and that doesn't make it N95. I will make a separate video on that. Okay, so that is about N95. So N95 you don't require anything but only N95 mask. This we are done with. Now coming to your surgical mask. So when you wear surgical mask, say I am removing a new mask now. Okay, when you wear surgical mask, you are going to wear now many of them ask me, how do we know that how to wear the surgical mask? So the surgical mask comes with these two bands. Okay, again put it on your face, put the bands on your ears, around your ears, and then here you are going to pinch this area so that it fits here, and then pull this area down. Okay, now it is fitting. Now can you make out there is a gap here, there is a gap here, and there is a gap here where you can see my nose. Okay, so this is, though it is just a surgical mask, it will not protect you from an airborne disease because things can go in from here. Okay, so this will protect you only 56%. But the correct way of wearing this in the recent times is now. I will just be touching my mask now because I have to show you. Okay, either you are not supposed to touch this part of the mask. So what you are going to do is these rubber bands which are there, hold them by this part and then you are going to tie it. Okay, you are going to tie the rubber bands at this area. Okay, so this is one side, now this is the other side. Okay, I am tying both the sides. Yeah, so I have tied both the sides. Now this is done, and you can just fasten it so that it goes still there. Okay, now you see this part here, you're going to fold it and put it in, and then press it this side, press. Okay, now again here I am showing you. Okay, this is what I have tied, fold it inside, folded it inside here, and then press it. Now did you see it becomes like a boat now, became like a boat. Now this I will show you. Now when you wear this on your nasal bridge, on your chin, and now on your ear, see here, this part is sealed now, this part is closed, this part is closed. Okay, and this part here is comparatively closed. Now this is one. Okay, this is your cloth mask. Again cloth mask will go like this and over and above this. Now this will help the surgical mask fit snugly, and the air which is going in, it will decrease that. Okay, plus it will help in filtering the air which is going in. This is going to be 85%, around 85 to 90% effective, more effective than just the surgical mask. Okay, just the cotton mask or just the surgical mask is going to protect you 55 to 60%, but two together are going to protect you to 85 to 90%. So that is the reason we say double the mask, and while you are doubling the mask, this technique is very, very important. Second question that many people ask me, what is the way of wearing this mask? Okay, now if you see, this mask had two colors. This I am going to cut and show you what exactly it is. Okay, so this is the mask. Okay, it has two sides. This is the light color, this is the dark color. So most of the mask will have this light and dark color. Now there are bands here. So many of them say, see where the band is attached, and that is the inside part. Not always. Okay, it may not be there always. Okay, so the best part of knowing is the dark side remains out and the light side remains in towards your face. Other thing is, there are some masks which have same color on both the sides. In that case, you just touch this part. The outside part is usually rough and the inside part is usually soft. Okay, now why it is soft? Because the outside part doesn't repels the moisture, whereas the inside part takes the moisture, because when you are talking on all that moisture that goes, that gets absorbed here. That's why the inside part is soft and it is to be absorbed. Okay, now remember that your mask should be a 3-layer mask. So there are many companies coming up with the fake mask, so be careful about that. So when you see the mask, you should see the 3 layers. So there is one layer here, there is one layer in between, and there is one layer outside. Now just to prove that, I am cutting it right in front of you so that you know the 3 layers. See here, I am cutting the mask. This is the mask which is cut. Okay, this is the outside part. This is the middle filtration layer, and this is the inside part which is absorbing your moisture. Okay, so these are the 3 layers which are required in your mask. If you have these 3 layers, you are safe, and this surgical mask is the right one. Okay, so that is about the mask, I suppose, and I told you completely regarding the surgical mask and the cotton mask. Okay, the next question was whether we can wash this mask. Okay, no, you cannot wash N95 mask. After, if you wash the N95 mask, it is as good as a cotton mask after that. Okay, so please do not wash your N95 mask. Now many people ask me, N95 mask is so costly, how are we going to afford it every now and then? So when the pandemic started, first even we couldn't afford it, because suddenly the mask which costed otherwise 30-40 rupees to us, this before pandemic was 30-40 rupees to us, suddenly started costing 600 rupees, 700 rupees per mask. Okay, so this is what I say, opportunistic. Okay, opportunistic. So what we were told is that buy at least 5 masks, minimum 5 masks, then wear 1 mask per day. At the end of the use, fold them and keep them in a paper bag and mark the paper bag number 1 and write the date. Keep the paper bag somewhere away from where you would touch it, okay, or maybe hang it somewhere. Next day, wear second mask. Again, at the end of the day, mark the date and keep it inside, like that. Likewise, third, fourth, fifth. The 6th day, you take out the first mask, use that, and at the end of the day, change the date to that date, and again continue. So your second mask you're going to wear on the day 7, your third mask you're going to wear on the day 8, likewise. Okay, likewise you're going to use each mask only 5 times, so total 25 days you can cover up with 5 masks. Okay, so that is the way you can use. But if you feel your mask is looking dirty, it is having black stuff inside, or you know, some other colors inside, my lipstick got stuck a little bit, okay, then you have to be very careful. Please do not use the dirty masks. The next question was how long we can use a surgical mask. Surgical masks are quite cheap, so see to it that you use them only once and then discard them properly in the dustbins properly. Okay, and your cotton mask, you can very well use them by washing them, preferably in warm water, and sun dry them or iron them if they are not dry. Please do not wear a wet mask. Okay, at the same time, I would also request that everyone please wear and please never share your mask. Also at the same time, please wear your own mask and clean your own mask. Okay, so don't expect your partner to wash it. Wash your own mask as soon as you are back from outside. Now let's come to the various mistakes that are done by people. Now this is what I told you about masking. So please see to it that when you wear your mask, do not touch the front part of the mask every now and then. Keep your face masked. Never remove your mask when you are with your friends or with your any office colleagues. Anyone may be infected, they may give you infection or transfer the infection. Never remove your mask. You know, I see many people. Now I'll be just acting the way I see other people doing. They will just keep their mask down here because they are not able to breathe. This defeats the purpose. Or they will be somewhere on your chin. This is also not going to help you. On the contrary, on this area of your neck, which is the area which was otherwise exposed, you are touching the inside part of the mask, which is touching your nose later on to that area. Okay, now excuse me for touching this mask presently, because I know there may be comments down saying that you are touching your mask. I am touching it because I am acting out like people who otherwise do the mistake. Okay, so when you touch this area and then you are touching it back on your nose and your mouth, you are actually transmitting the disease to yourself. So be careful. When you are removing the mask, remove it like this and keep it separately. Keep it in a bag, in some container which is clean. Okay, and with the area that is touching your mask should be above and this area should be outside. Also remember, when you wear your mask, wear it the way I told you. Like surgical mask, the outside area should be dark and the inside area should be either soft or the light color. So when you wear this mask like this, okay, after some time when you remove the mask, please do not wear the other way round. Why? Because this outside surface had the exposure to the outside people. So if someone was talking, his droplets might have fallen on this area. So you are rather going to transmit it if you wear the other way around. So always remember which side was inside and which side was outside. For ladies it is much easier because our lipstick sticks to the inside part. So usually we know that this is the inside part. Okay, for gents you have to be careful. Okay, so also remember that, as I said, surgical mask, dispose it as soon as possible. Do not keep your mask in your purse or in your pocket, okay, because those areas are also not clean. See to it that you ideally put it on your nose, and that's it. Do not remove it off from your nose. I hope I have completed most of these questions regarding mask, and I hope you all continue to wear the mask the way I told you, because wearing mask, protecting ourselves, is the way we are going to protect others. A very important and a national duty that we are going to do is wear your mask properly with a proper fit to keep this disease away from you. Any other questions, please get in touch with me, write in the comment or send me a direct message regarding questions on COVID. If it is some personal question regarding your personal problem and you want to write to me, please go through my website and please connect with me with the proper appointment. I won't be able to answer it here. Okay, so that's it regarding the mask and the mistakes that we are doing. I hope you will not repeat this mistake, and don't forget, now please share this video, spread this awareness. I'm only interested in awareness, so that all my fellow friends and my family, all my brothers and sisters who are watching me are safe, and even those who are not watching me are safe, because you are going to share this video. Bye bye.